As I was saying, this place is the origin of our existence. We shouldn't have left it to those Reavers. Unsightly, filthy, and chaotic. Not everything humans create is desirable.
Oh, that's great. A real weight off my... You...
The hell is this?
Oh, of course. Now it should be right. Okay. West of here. A rundown joint. It'll do for now, but don't tell anyone.
I did what you...
I don't know. Who's just...
Times...
changed? Oh, really? You mean in...
No, they need recruits. Skilled...
I didn't know they were so desperate. Maybe I will take you up. I mean, apart from that little incident at the fort, the reason Nero is after my head... Know what?
You know the...
Don't worry about me. I better go. Rather...
Commander, additional control node chips located. Please repeat last. Located.
Outstanding. What would you need to take control of these chips? Anything we have...
Information in...
Why'd...
Response to last inquiry.
Great.
Threshold for functional certainty depends...
Right. The blood is still fresh. He couldn't have been lying there long.
I say we kick her off the cliff.
Don't come any closer. You're too late. So just... Stop. Since you don't seem to understand, the girl killed 2 of our men and a couple of others. Anyone touching her gets their fingers burned. That's the... I don't want to see her... Ha! You got jokes. Think that... Shouldn't have come here.
Thanks, but I would have had a knife to their throats sooner or later. I have more tricks up my sleeve than... I let them capture me. There were too many for... Sometimes it's good to...
Seems like you...
Obviously. You saw how they were fighting. I would have had 3 fresh corpses at my feet by tomorrow morning.
I'll
pass. I've been watching you and I don't... Still, thanks for the... I'm tired of roaming around. I don't see eye to eye with the berserkers, but... So, can we shake hands and go... Now where's the fun in that? Anyway, good luck.
The clerics...
I never fight on...
Huh. I thought you liked it.
There's no reason for me to take that sort of risk. I'm... Owe you? If I'm... But I would be a fool to barter away... How much is it worth to you? For a man... Come back when you... Here. Got enough shards on... I've heard that one before. It's not... Now.
Do you know...
Of course. Go on ahead of me. Yeah, I still have some...
You took on Crane's contract.
No.
How could he slip? How are you?
Looks like she's long gone.
Most unfortunate. That little me. Not right.
Mountainsides are always good for a surprise. Sometimes a simple stone can be just as effective as a bullet. It's risky to be wandering around here.
Welcome. You look like... Here's a... Now, a friendly I've been running this radio station for years, so it's... For a long time, These days, though, my calling is to warn... After all...
Why is your station out?
I used to be stationed at the big dam, but sadly, So I went looking... I found this mountain a few years... I'm sure you know more than... News from my brothers and sisters. But the mutant threat is over. I hear things are particularly bad in the north.
I'm in.
interesting location. We've got a good view. Now what?
Why don't we just enjoy the moment?
You mean we should gather our strength? Take a breath?
Something like that. This locker appears to be connected to some kind of complex pneumatic tube system. I guess this is where I meant to put Porter's package. The package is safely stowed. Now to see if there's already something waiting for me at the exit of the pneumatic tube system. I have the payment for Porter. I should take it back to him.
Hey there, Porter. Well, I'm assuming it's you. My comm system's broken, so I can't see or hear you. That's why I'm sending this audio log outside, along with the money I owe you. Thanks for the package. Looks good from what I can tell, no damage or anything. And, well, at least take your payment this time. You can't work for free forever. Last time you were here, you asked me what I'm doing living inside a mountain. And you said it gets kind of boring, traveling all on your lonesome. So, I thought I'd tell you my story. Figured it'd give you something to listen to along the way. As you know, I used to live in the old lighthouse in Tavar. But before I wound up there, I lived in countless other old lighthouses. After a while, I got sick of it. No ships ever passed by. So, working in a lighthouse, worthless. Then the Berserkers came along. Started painting the whole desert green. It got a little too exciting for me. Or maybe green's just not my color. I packed up all 7 of my possessions and off I went. As luck would have it, pretty soon I found this bunker. Coincidence. It took years to get everything set up here. Starting my underground mushroom farm up wasn't easy. And everything else. I was always a man who liked his peace and quiet, and in here, well, things stay just how I like. No one ever disturbs me. No one ever comes to try to oust me. Whatever the factions are up to on the outside, it means nothing to me. As long as this little mountain doesn't decide it would rather be a volcano, or gets flattened by some giant boulder falling from the sky, I'll be staying right here. And there you have it, my story. Oh, there is one more thing. This was the last delivery I need from you. I've got everything covered now. I can live out the rest of my days without a care. So unless mankind decides it wants to start traveling by ship again, I have no intention of leaving. Farewell, old friend. I hope life treats you well when you finally get to retire soon. You've earned it. See you in the next life. Computer, stop recording.
I delivered the pack.
And the shards? Well, hand them over then. I'll stick to our deal. I have... You made a difficult delivery. That's nothing to... I'm going to head over to Brenda right now to see about buying myself a... The remaining shards are...
Are you lost? The upper district is closed.
Any chance of a...
Didn't she?
I was. But as you can see, in those days I had to do some crooked shit to get shards. So if you're planning on stealing... Not without a... But... Go on.
Hey, Porter. The usual? Or you want to rent another room?
Nope. This time, Brenda, I'm buying, not renting.
Ah, Porter, come on. We talked about this. I can't afford to sell you a room. Besides, you ain't got no shards. You know what? I'll let you stay the night for free. Room's empty right now anyway.
No need. I found someone who made a very lucrative delivery for me. What do you say to 500 shards?
5? Hey, where'd you get so much money?
I told you,
Yeah. Shit, that's a lot of shards. Look, I'll think about it. I'll do the math and let you know.
And what if I said 7? Would you still have to think about it then?
Jeez, Porter. Okay. If it's so important to you, 700 it is. Hand it over. You can go right upstairs. Room's all yours.
Thank you so much. I bought a room from Brenda. Can't tell you how grateful I am. Thanks.
Welcome to the...
Looks more like a tavern.
Look around the place. Nothing but boys behaving bad. And it's up to me to set them straight. Those boys are nothing but over... Hence? So, what'll it be? How about some milk? With...
Can't you see I'm busy?
So, are you in?
I don't know, man. This doesn't feel right.
You're goddamn...
When the job's done, you're obviously...
Why does it matter?
Look, I got a deal going. I provide the outlaws with kit, and
So you'd sell me?
I'd sell you gear, weapons, and even teach you how to make your own. But you're...
Of course, no doubt about it.
Fuck me, you are a goddamn moron.
All I know is
Not
that
now.
I won't have to share the dough with you. Now fuck off, you candy-ass little prick!
Ain't got the time for you right now.
Jax? I don't fucking believe it. Never thought I'd run into you here.
Hector? I thought I'd never see you again.
I know. Back then I said we wanted to cross the mountains, start a new life. But, as you can see, we didn't make it very fucking far.
Why are your...
Darius is following instructions.
That doesn't answer.
Nah,
Of course.
It's not like I'm giving shit away. First of all, the shards stay here. Whatever I give out at the gate, it gets spent inside it. But even if it doesn't, my men take care of the rest. Don't need more than a few fast fingers to get back my property plus a tidy profit. They think I'm a savior, and curse their luck while owing me one.
Devious.
Hey, we all gotta make a living. You get it.
How the hell'd you wind up working with the Outlaws?
Well, the Claws always had a big expansion plan. We wanted to build a society from the ground up. A place without war. Thought it might be easier to get settled in the lands beyond the mountains. But we stopped here to rest, and our guide fucked off. Never came back. Without him, we didn't know how to cross the mountains without dying. So we got stuck here. One thing led to another, and here I am at the top of the heap. Life sure is fucking funny sometimes, huh? Sure. You want to be an outlaw? Huh. Well, I guess. Would you be willing to... Looks like we already have informants among the Morcons and the Berserkers. So if you want to join us, I can't tell you any more than that. I can't tell you exactly. So, join up with the Berserkers or the Mor... They'll tell you everything you need. Hey, it was great to see you again, Jax.
Huh. Well, that's very irritating.
Not now, I'm busy.
Looking for something?
Don't go pocketing anything.
Head out into... They will take adequate protection.
What the hell?
You're a... That's...
That is quite true.
Let me stop you right there. I got shit to do. So beat it. Stop...
I apologize.
But you...
Yes. As you wish. I shall, to use the vernacular... That was disappointing. I am struggling to describe my feelings.
I didn't know that could happen to a cyborg.
As... Oh. You are...
And...
Correct.
Oh, neat, huh?
And what? It is a gift.
All right, hand it over the... But, wait a minute. You're not gonna show up later. Last thing I need is to be owing...
No.
Okay, then. Thanks.
Of course. Happy to help. Noted. Noted. I'd like to do another right away, if you don't mind. Please try to ensure it's a suitable candidate.
All right, if it's what you need.
Yeah. Commander, sir. This... what you're contributing to our community.
I appreciate...
A ple...
Hey... You don't just... People don't... Come on, out with it! What did you break?
No.
It's nothing. Just a kind of social experiment.
Noted. As you would say, the less said, the better. Let us move on. We must find a better candidate.
What?
Excuse me. Do you have a moment?
Fucking tin can, what do you want?
Well, as you can see, I have...
You better start running before I pry you open.
Well, I mean,
Your hard drive crash? I said fuck off.
Yes, of course. Very well. That was disappointing. I am struggling to describe my feelings.
It seems to me like you're an eternal acolyte. Don't you have any ambitions to climb the ranks of the cleric hierarchy?
That would be an interesting challenge. However, the clerics are reluctant to let machines enter the higher echelons of their chain.
Oh, look. Another fucking blowhard.
Well, as you can see, I have...
I look like the kind of guy who takes a bribe.
Well, I mean,
Shut up!
Yes, of course. Very well. That was disappointing. I am struggling to describe my feelings.
1.
100110. 101010?
101010. 01011. 0010.
1.
1.
Okay, what?
Excuse us.
Sure, if you tell me what that was all about.
It is binary communication.
By what now?
Binary communication is the exchange of algorithms which is typically used numerically and for the approximation of mathematical analysis problems.
Okay. I can see you two are going to get along famously.
1. Yes. Where was I? That would be an interesting challenge. However, the clerics are reluctant to let machines enter the higher echelons of their chain of command. They find humans more amenable.
Don't try...
That was a... I believe I have gathered enough data. I am...
Well?
There were positives. I was unable to observe any pattern that could be used to... when it comes to understanding human behavior.
In that case, I look for...
Thank you. Until...
Well, then...
Little music. You're listening to Herbert, live from the orbit. To all you lonely wanderers out there, stick to the paths. Don't go into the forests unless you really have to. Stay away from the unknown ruins and caves. The bandits on the roads are the lesser evil. This is Herbert, broadcasting from the orbit. People of Magellan, stay clean. Alien substances are dangerous. Elex is just as bad for your body as chems and other alien substances. Why not enjoy some old canned food or a fresh stew instead? You're listening to Herbert, broadcasting from the orbit.
telling me what to do. Gotta ignore it.
Keep it up!
Thought you had my back. You fight like that. See, Ghost, those shards are better.
They live to the north.
No matter what you say, I just don't see it like that.
Sure. Here. Minus. Let me know when...
That's what I'm talking.
Yagen will... Crazy bad. But... First, he likes wailing on people weaker than him. Killed his fair share. Second thing is, hang on, best not. This gem's worth something. If he ain't on guard duty giving people shit, he'll be leaning again. Just keep your ears open.
Anyone who says so, damn idiot.
You the guy from Ghost? If you're gonna fight Yagen, do us workers a favor and lose, would you? If you don't, it'll be us that suffers. Last loss he had, he killed two.
So I'm supposed...
Please? He'll hold back a little if it's you. He don't never hold back. I'll pass the cap around among the boys. Get something to... I'll leave everything we can collect. You'll find... I got...
Can I make it any clearer? I'll pay my dues. He doesn't have to work.
I don't care about your...
That piece of shit allowed.
You done yet?
Oh, it's gonna be fun, Feedy. Hey, you two! Follow me! You can forget all about the Elexit. But if you really want a demonstration, take a deep breath and enjoy the walk. Because soon you won't be able to anymore. Don't you dare move! Don't touch him until I'm through with him! Then drag him to the gates by his tongue! Vermin need crushing! That's the lesson you're about to learn!
I can't right now.
Ready, scum?
Liquor?
I always fight with a drink in me. Don't say got to have. So hand it over. I'll even give you a few shards you can spend.
Here.
Nice bit of liquor, that. I'm almost starting to like you. Here's your change. Now let...
When two people fight!
Get stuck in!
What's going on? Now settle this dispute already.
Get on with it!
I'll fall asleep at this rate.
Blake!
Knock him down!
Let's go!
Put that clever boy.
We fought.
You don't...
And yet, there you are.
You'll...
Not with the winnings Ghost owes.
Just... What... You look... What are you looking at? This fight's over!
We won't let him slip through our ranks.
We'll deal with them.
Don't make me do that again.
Get over here! What are you looking at? This fight's over! Get up! I'll get you! What are you looking at? This fight's over! Get out of here before I really show you what a proper fight is! Maggots! You're all worthless maggots!
things in a vest are dire.
You've got your ears everywhere, too.
Can't say. I want some booze to help him forget. Here. Let me know. I'll tell. That's what I only got. Think. Goes by the name. Batulga wants to put that defeat. Heard he's been trained. Oh, Batulga's not interested in shards, so I'm stumping up his wager out of my own pocket.
So, he fights with no chance.
It's all about honor. Likes proving. Hey, I wouldn't try and hold out for too long in there. That way, the chances of you beating him is... Well, the word on the street. Hey, doctor.
Apparently they have a plan.
Ah, so you're going...
Wrong. Haven't shown you yours. I just can't. You know that. We fight until only one. You pick the top. Now, draw your...
No!
Go! Go!
Flick!
Go! Go!
That's right.
Go! 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 Go!
You don't have to do that!
Go! 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 Go!
What are you waiting for?
I wonder what happened to that cleric loony with his capital temple crap. Maybe he fell down a hole. Guess I won't be getting my money back then.
You beat me! I need to toughen up more. Don't know what you and Ghosta agreed to, but... may rock.
Apparently,
don't worry about it.
For this... How the hell...
Could give you a dem...
no. Here.
Thanks.
Are the... Elex, it just weighs down a man of the world. Well, it's just that I've had this potion gathering done. Not a clue I could part with. What do you... Heck. Well, you... Sure, it'll be fine. Just... No more betting for... Still, after all, I've got the best...
What do I feel like I'm repeating myself?
Death is lurking everywhere out there.
What do I care?
I wouldn't be so sure.
Apparently they live to the north.
No matter what you say, I just don't see it.
apparently they're still in Goliad.
Found it.
I really don't care that much.
Death is lurking everywhere out there.
You think so? I think you're full of shit.
Sounds like trouble.
Really? That's so?
Apparently they live to the north.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Alright, Aren't you making this a little too easy?
Anyone who says so is a damn idiot.
Nobody cares.
Don't believe everything you hear.
We should clean up our own house first.
I really don't care.
No.
Good. The beat. You. What? Oh, I've heard. Ravok, no. That might be true, but I'm sure my time's over. Come. What?
I see. Ah, screw it. Huh.
He said,
Huh. Does he now?
look, Khan told me to...
Son of a whore. I'm really not... Just tell me who you are and what you... Have we... So what are you after? No shit. Got nothing for you right now. On second thought, I do have work for you. Huh?
What the...
Nothing much. Just a quick hunting trip. Can't stand the sight of damn... Nothing too exotic. Maybe a screamer or two. Don't worry. Saw some big, juicy The area's overrun with mutants. And if we're really unlucky, some Reavers might...
Well...
Come on, let's get... We haven't got all... Never introduced myself, did I? Name's Vlad. You know, Jax, you got a pretty unusual name. Where you from?
Oh, my life's been a journey. You know, twists, turns.
Hey, if you don't want to give me details, you could have just said so. Not a bad idea to keep things under wraps around here. You never know who's listening in. Fresh air. Good for you. But yeah, can be a little grim. Long as it works, right? If you don't mind, I'm planning on making a little detour.
What kind of detour?
Got some business to take care of with a merchant. She's in an outpost of ours. More or less on the way up to the ruins.
I thought Morcons needed a permit for that.
What makes you think I don't have one, huh? Yeah, we have a lot of rules. But when you learn the system, you gotta love it. Anyway, let's take a quick breather. Maybe you'd finally like to tell me where you're from.
You want to know where...
For most people, it's a pretty simple question. Trying to...
Ever heard of Zakor? That's where I'm from.
By Ravok.
A long time ago.
Did you defect?
Seems so, doesn't it?
Man, takes a lot of courage to recognize your people's flaws and part ways, whatever the... Respect that a lot. Anyway, enough jabbering. Not much further to the Morcon outpost.
What business do you have there exactly?
Just... business. The details aren't any outsider's concern. Tell me something. How'd you end up in the grotto?
Why you want to know?
Just curious. No need to get all defensive. Almost there. Have all day. Hold on for a moment.
Oh, Vlad. What can I help you with?
You have it? You know what?
Yeah, I got it.
Hand it over then.
I don't have it here, dipshit. It's in the usual place.
I already looked there.
Wait, what? Oh, shit. Someone must have stolen it. Look, I'll deal with this when I have a second.
You better. Anyway, I'm going. Got other things to be doing.
I'm staying out of this.
Well, I'm nothing interesting. I bring her a few odds and ends from the grotto. Nothing. What do you... Look, just... None of your damn business. Maybe I'll share a few... Right, now that that's settled. Those big juicy
Just sleep on it for one more night.
You're an interesting guy, you know that?
Really? In what way?
You clearly think I'm doing something illegal, but you're keeping it to yourself. Guess staying out of it completely is one way to avoid trouble.
It's more con business. I don't get involved in others' affairs.
Fair enough. Good way of keeping your enemies at arm's length. Friends, too.
Where exactly did you see the Screamers?
In the ruins. We should be there soon. Don't let your guard down. This place is a stomping ground for mutants, too. Don't want to get their attention. Those tasty Screamers I saw should be around here somewhere. Keep your eyes peeled. Listen, don't engage without me. I know they're just Screamers, but there are loads of them. Right, the screamer should... When I saw the pack last time. Okay, how's this for a plan? I'll stay here and lay a trap. Great. Should be the perfect pincer attack. I'll show that monster! I'll show that monster! A fight like that makes you leave the corpses where they are when we get back to the grotto. So, nah, let's just say my blade can manage a few. Hey. Man, then you know. So, now that this... When it tries... Follow me. I saw... I'll show that monster.
Warning. Mutant activity detected in this area. Cause unknown.
Good to know. I'll be careful.